Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media FA. That intro felt a bit weird in my throat. Anyways, today I'm alone. Today I'll be discussing the Gamescom Opening Night live stream that premiered on August 20th. It's been quite a bit since that happened. So yeah, and this is definitely a very long stream. Like this one's hefty. This one's a bit. This one's a lot. This one's a lot. Yeah. So obviously, I guess I should get out of the way. I'm not gonna cover all of every single announcement that happened at Gamescom. That is genuinely impossible for me. I won't. What is it? Sorry. I won't cover anything after opening night live. Mainly because there's just a lot, everything's scattered, and most of that is only there's not enough trailers for me to really care. It's all like in the days, and like it's the Xbox One, like that didn't have any more trailers as much, but like showing off gameplay, showing off the booth. Capcom as well, like the Monster Hunter booth that was there at Gamescom. So I'm only gonna cover opening night live, just because it's easier to cover, and I won't have to go around the Gamescom and all that. There's another part of this I'll probably mention later because I'm talking about Monster Hunter here. Finally, fuck. So something that I think I have to mention is that for Tokyo Game Show, I might just do one episode of that instead of doing multiple for each live stream. So I'm gonna look it up right now. So Tokyo Game Show 2024 live stream. Tokyo Game Show online program. Capcom. This is Capcom's. Okay. So I know that Capcom has one, September 26th. We're gonna cover this. Xbox has one as well. So Xbox has one at 6 a.m. Then there's Capcom's at 7. 6 a.m. Wait, that's 6 a.m. ET. That is. That's 6 a.m. ET. When's the 26th? That's a Thursday. Fucking hell. Okay. Thursday. Anyways, I should say it right there. That was Thursday. Anyways, yeah. So Tokyo Game Show on Xbox has one, Capcom has one. We're definitely gonna cover those. I think in one episode combined. I don't think it'll be that a lot. I don't know how long these live streams usually are. What else is there? For what's looking like is that it's only Xbox and Capcom that have like specific live streams that will happen. online program. There's a Japan Gamera games. Jeez, okay. There's a lot here. There really is a lot. Official program timetable. Is this a? So, what? Okay, I'm not. This is 2023. That's what it looks like to me. It's 2023. But there's a lot here. There's quite a bit. I don't know if I'll cover it all. Maybe only the big ones. I guess. We'll have to wait and see when they actually show off what the programs are gonna be. But maybe I'll do. Maybe it's gonna be a bit difficult. I'll figure this out later, but we'll definitely do an episode. If it's just like Microsoft, well, Xbox, and Capcom, then I'll definitely just do one covering those. Maybe I'll do like what I did with E3 back in the day and do one like per day. That's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, I think it'll be an interesting way of doing this. Maybe I'll do like the first few days, like a two-parter with like part 1 being like the first 2 days and part 2 being the last 2 days. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I do Tokyo Game Show, but I'll definitely be covering it. But yeah, I should probably stop talking so much about the future. But yeah, I should probably mention that we'll be talking about. I'll probably be talking about Tokyo Game Show either in October, like first week of October, to maybe even the last episode of September. But yeah, that might be what's gonna go around. I don't know if there is what we'll see here, but yeah, no, I think what we'll see coming here at any the actual live stream program table. Like we'll get it eventually. I don't know when. When was this article posted? Let me see. Gematsu. September 4th. We should be getting it very soon. We should be getting we should be getting a an announcement of the timetable very soon, and I'll see how I want to do it. But yeah, anyways, let's get on to Gamescom. So Gamescom is one of the biggest events of gaming, and we're covering here. This is very lengthy. This is why I said I should probably get on with actually doing the episode, because like I said in the last gaming live stream episode, this one's lengthy. This one ain't no pushover. This one's big, like really big. So I'm going to go around and try to cover cover everything. I don't remember a lot of things that were shown here, so I'll probably do some pauses to look up some things during the episode. I would have watched trailers beforehand, so things I didn't remember, but I don't have the patience for that, and this episode needed to come out. If I remember something, I'll talk about it. No, like I'll say it. So another thing I think I gotta mention is that this will also come up with when I cover the Game Awards later this year. Finally, first time ever talking about the Game Awards on MediaFay. It's been a thing that we've tried to do since Game Awards 2020, and we're finally going to be able to do it. But we will be covering here on Gamescom. We will be covering the pre-show and the main show. They both have announcements. So I've had to cover one here, like both at the same time. So yeah, let's just get into it with the pre-show first, and let's talk about let's just get right into it. The Dave the Diver updates. So Dave the Diver is getting more crossovers after their crazy Godzilla crossover that they had earlier this year, I'm pretty sure, and that is the Mitsune, Balatro, and Potion Craft crossovers. Now it seems to be adding some kind of like, I think Mitsune is a Twitch streamer. That is not how you spell that name. American singer-songwriter. I was dead wrong. She's a songwriter. Okay. That was a bit taking it back from that. Anyways, so she's a singer. Then we have Balatro, which is a card game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Roguelike deck building video game, that's interesting. And then Potion Craft. Alchemist Rapper PC. Okay, Alchemist Simulator. Okay. Tiny Build. Wait, wasn't Tiny Build the guys who made that one? Am I crazy? Hello, engineer. Huh. I thought Tiny Build were another. Wait, they published Hello Neighbor. I thought they were a completely different company. Anyways, yeah, so Dave Diver's getting these. It seems like they're getting a lot of mini games with this, with this, and like special events and all that. I don't know how this fits with the overall like lore of Dave the Diver, but I mean it's cool, I guess. I guess, you know. I guess it's cool. Eh. I'm not. I mean, yeah, cool. Yeah, just. Just like it's cool, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how this fits. I should have probably picked up the Dave the Diver when it was free on PlayStation. Whenever that was, I think it was free on PlayStation. But I didn't have PS Plus by then, and I did pay PS Plus, so there's that. You know, it's cool, but I don't know what this has to do with anything really. That's the really weird crossovers they have with Dave the Diver. You have Godzilla, Mitsune, I don't fucking know how to spell that name. Balatro and Potion Craft. Very weird crossovers, but that's cool, I guess. So yeah, that's coming out October 2024. Next up is Sniper Elite Resistance. Now, Sniper Elite was a cool franchise. I never heard of these games before. Like I think a meeting consumers or like a presentation. Like brought them to my attention. You know, Resistance looks cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's Sniper Elite 5. That was 2022, and that was not that long ago. What is it? But I think it was cool. It's a cool franchise. I'm surprised it's a franchise that we see here. Like actually like, pop up in these presentations. I wouldn't really think of it as that. It's not, for me, it's not a really big franchise. Again, I never heard of it before. Meeting consumers or something like that. So not a franchise I'm really particularly well versed in. Not one I'm it's not one that I'm particularly know about, but it's cool. I like the sniper. It reminds me a lot of Hitman, but like specifically sniper. That's cool. That's a cool. It's a cool thing. I mean, that's all I say. I gotta fucking move on. There's too much to cover here. Yeah, it's cool to see this sort of pop up here, and the game looks cool. That's all I say. The game looks cool. Cool little time period with World War II. So yeah, just a cool little game to have here. That's coming out 2025. Next up is Be Gone Beast. This game is interesting. It's like I think it's like a 4-player. It's a 4-player. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Luigi's Mansion, but not really. It's more of a survival game, and like I think there's there's a whole thing about screaming. And it looks fine. It has its quirks, but I don't know. I'm not really into it. It's got a weird art style. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like, it's fine, but I'm not particularly looking forward to it, or I'm not really gonna get it. It's just like, okay. It just looks okay, I guess. The screaming part is like its biggest quirk, but that doesn't really land with me. It's just okay, I guess. Like it looks fine. I'm not mad. It looks fine. If you like it, good for you. But meh. It's just meh. Yeah. Anyways, Be Gone Beast is coming out in early access. Well, the early access for this game is coming out in February 2025. Next up is Roadcraft. This game's a bit interesting, I guess. It's just a building game, but it's like road and what they I guess like has to do with fucking roads and shit. Roads and shit. I guess I have to do a lot more of like using the vehicles to actually craft and actually like make anything, and that's fine, I guess. All these like pre-show games are just like fine. I think it's that's just what I think. It's just it's just fine. I guess it has a cool aspect of it, like specifically using the vehicles, like focusing on vehicles. But it's just a building game. Like it's just a building game. Building games sure are fun. Like it's fine. Like Roadcraft just looks fine. That's all I gotta say. It looks fine. Anyways, yeah, Roadcraft is coming out in 2025. Next up is Nico Derico, The Magical World. Nico. That's not how you spell it. There you go. This game reminds me a lot of like the. I mean, it should remind me of platformers. It is a platformer, but it reminds me a lot of like Crash Bandicoot, and it looks very derivative, and that is it's fine, but there's like it's like borderline. It's like a borderline rip-off. Like it's a borderline like plagiarism of Crash Bandicoot. The character has like the same like I guess like appeal as Crash. Like it just looks like a Crash clone. It's a whole band of characters and different animals, which I mean it's not like copying Crash, but it's like but they have like the same like roles as the others. It just looks like somebody really liked Crash and they didn't like the new game, so they tried to make their own Crash game, but they didn't like they didn't didn't want to be so derivative. and decided to make it a lot closer to what Crash was. It just looks like a Crash clone, and that's fine. It looks fine, but it's just a Crash clone. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. It just looks like a Crash clone. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. Nico Derico is the Magical World is coming out on October in October of this year. Next up is Inotria: The Last Song. Now this game looks cool. This is the first one I gotta say from this like pre-show that I say it actually looks cool. It's probably not gonna be the only one, but it's definitely one of the ones that looks cool from this pre-show. And yeah, it's like a Souls-like. One of my biggest complaints about Souls games, and why they're not really for me, even though I play Monster Hunter, is that they're too slow. It's just not my thing. I understand that's part of the appeal, but that's not part of my appeal. Huh. That's fun. I don't know if you guys heard that. Probably did. That was loud as fuck. But that was a thunder. That was... Yeah, out of a little kids watching Media Buffet. First of all, don't. Second of all, yeah, no. That was probably picked up. I saw a little Discord thing light up. But yeah, okay. This is a Souls-like that has a little bit of speed, has a little bit more stuff, and that looks cool, and I like that. There are Soulsborne games that I do enjoy, and that borrow things from Souls. And I think most of them are the ones that are like a bit faster, have a bit of a faster pace, and that's mainly because, again, I don't like the slow movement of the genuine Soulsborne games. That's why I really couldn't get into them. But I might give this game a shot. It looks cool. I like the art style. I like the art direction it has. Like it just looks cool. The gameplay looks fun. It's just a really good game. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about it. I'm looking forward to Inotria: The Last Song. I might not get it immediately, but I'll definitely get it at some point if I can. Yeah, that's Inotria: The Last Song. I might be confusing another game, but yeah, like it's like thing. But yeah. Anyway, that's coming out September 19th, 2024. Next up is Cairn. Cairn? I don't fucking know. Cairn. It's a rock. It's just like a climbing game, like a not rock. It's just a fucking rock climbing game. There we go. So this is, it's just a rock. It's just a climbing, like a mountain climbing game. That's not it. That's not it. That's not Cairn. This is what I'm talking about. It has a health bar. I'm guessing it's a survival game, but like I guess he's surviving the trek to the mountain. That's kind of cool, I guess, but it's just not really for me. Unless there's like a multiplayer aspect to it, kind of like that game that recently popped off called was it Chained Together? That one's cool. It's like that it's like Getting Over It but 3D and multiplayer. That one's fun. That one looks fun. But yeah, no, like if it was like one of those type of games, then I could see I could see liking it a little more, but right now it's just really not my thing. I know I say that a lot for like simulator games. It's just really not my thing. But yeah, that's all I say about Cairn. How the fuck you spell a name? We don't release it for it yet. Next up is We Harvest Shadows. Now this game has an interesting premise. So it's just a guy who's out in the woods, and he just wants to die alone, and all he wants is like to leave behind a farm, pretty much. And it's a horror game and all that, and it's very cool. I like that. So I'm guessing I think that play along with like your perception of reality and like saying like, oh, what is real, what is not, and that's cool. There's another one coming up on another. That one didn't get picked up, huh? Anyways, it looks cool. I don't remember there's any like a specific I guess you could call supernatural aspects. I'm guessing it's gonna be like hallucinations and like thinking about what's actually real and what isn't. Yeah, that's cool. I like this game. Probably not gonna get it, but it'll be a fun little like watch playthrough or something, like to watch it being played. So that's all I really gotta say. So yeah, moving on from Your Shadow is Ayla. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. Okay, I have to look this one up. I did not remember this one. This tells me nothing. I mean, whatever, right? So it looks like cyberpunk-ish. It looks like cyberpunk-ish, I guess. Jeez. What is this? So okay, so I actually looked it up. I actually watched the trailer right now a little, and so it's like a VR like horror, and you can definitely do a lot of that with this kind of game. So yeah, no, it's interesting, but like we haven't seen. I don't think we saw gameplay, or like very minimal gameplay, right? Like cinematic gameplay. So we'll have to wait and see what this game really has to offer. So yeah, no, I think it's interesting, and I was completely wrong about the cyberpunk thing. It just looks like there's some sort of like techno, like some like AI that probably has to do with something here. I don't know, maybe it's possible. So yeah, we'll see how this all goes. So yeah, that's it's Ayla. Next up is Revenge. It's coming in 2025. Next up is Revenge of the Savage Planet. Now, this game it has a sense of humor. It reminds me a lot of like Fallout, just like Fallout and all that, but it's a little bit more straightforward, and a little bit more of a parody. And it looks like a lot of fun. It actually looks like a lot. It looks like a lot of fun. So basically, you're just stranded on a planet that the humans want to colonize, and yeah, you survive for yourself, and that's fun. I like that. It's fun. It looks like a fun multiplayer game. I like it. Art style. It just looks really cool, and I like it. I always I like these type of games that are kind of just, like co-op, and like they're co-op and they're like fun to play, and they have their sense of humor. That's always fun. That's always a fun genre. Not even a genre. It's more of a style of game. Yeah, it's always a fun thing when we see it, and we see it well done. So, I enjoyed this trailer. This game looks very promising. So honestly, can't wait to see more of this game. This one looks cool. So yeah, that's Revenge of the Savage Planet. No release date right now, so let's just kind of move on to Inzoi. This is like the weird Sims-like game. It's been quite a bit since our last Sims game. So it's cool that some people are stepping up and making like something of like a spiritual successor to Sims. But this one looks looks a little bit more like in depth. Sorry, a lot more character creator, a lot more interactions. It just looks, I guess just better than Sims, in mostly every way, I would say. It's definitely not like the. It's definitely gonna be a competitor because we haven't had a Sims game in quite a bit of time. If there's any weird. Okay, whatever. Nothing happened. If you hear PlayStation, and why I'm really far away, I've turned it on, and I'm going to mute the TV audio. There we go. Okay. So, actually, getting into the game. Actually talking about this, yeah, it looks cool. Like I said, yeah, Sims hasn't had a game for a long time, so it's gonna fill that void for a lot of people. So I definitely see this game becoming a big success. So yeah, that's in. So I don't think we have a release date right now. I have to check the drive, not the drive, the dock. Okay. Let me check. Nope. Okay. Next up is Tribe 9. This has the same art style as I think it's the same people that made what was it, Danganronpa. It's an RPG. It looks fine, I guess. It looks fine. It looks like a hack and slash, like a. It looks like hack and slash, like a RPG. Like it looks fine, I guess. I'm not the biggest JRPG fan. I know I play Pokemon, and that's a big JRPG. But I'm not really into that sort of game. And I know I also mentioned I play Persona, but that's kind of different. That for me, it's kind of different. It's not the exact same. So yeah, no, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like if people like it, you can like it, I guess. So yeah, that's fun. Also, apparently, Corpse Husband is. Oh wait, no, it's Tribe 9 anime. Is it different? I'm guessing these are different. I think I'm talking out of my ass. I think I'm confusing the Tribe 9 anime with the Tribe 9 game, unless they're the same. I think they're the same. I don't think I'm talking out of my ass. I think it's weird. It's weird. What? I mean, it looks fine, I guess. I'm not really interested in it. That's Tribe 9 for me. So yeah, moving on. There's no release date for it. Moving on to Directive 8020 or 8020. I guess. Don't remember shit about this game. Give me a second. The Dark Pictures Anthology. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. That's Lashana Lynch, huh? So it looks like that. So this is the same guys who made I think the same guys who made like the Until Dawn like games, and they're making a space one. That could be interesting. It's a little not my thing. These type of games. It's fine, I guess. But I'm not exactly the biggest fan of them. It's fine, I guess. It's interesting. Sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes they're just kind of bad. So so it's fine, but I'm not particularly interested in it. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it works, I guess. So there's that. That's all I gotta say. It's kind of like it's there. It's there, I guess. It's fine. But yeah, no, that's I'm not a big fan of those type of games. Usually, it's like very like weird writing and all that. So I don't know. Just not my thing. Yeah. This game is coming out in 2025. Next up is Street Fighter 6 Terry Bogard. So Terry Bogard is coming to Street Fighter 6, not Street Fighter 5. And after that's cool. We like Fatal Fury. I think Fatal Fury is having it's getting its own game in quite a bit. It's actually here. It's here in the thing. It's here in the presentation, actually. So yeah, no, cool that we're seeing like crossover characters in Street Fighter. I'm not sure that's a thing that usually happens. It's the first one that I really like saw being big, but like I guess from other fighting games. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure there are other Street Fighter crossover characters. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. That's not what I wanted. Guest characters, here we go. Finally embraces guest characters 3 months ago. Oh, apparently they never have guest characters. Okay, so this is like the first time having guest characters, and I like the fact that Terry Bogard like has I don't know if they showed it here, but he basically plays like Fatal Fury but in Street Fighter, and he does things like he goes into the stage, and he goes into the stage and he like fights there, and that's cool. That's actually really cool. But yeah, no, I like what they're doing with Terry Bogard here. So I think our first guest character in Street Fighter. It's the first one in Street Fighter 6. So yeah, no, I think it's very interesting, very obvious thing, very obvious like pick. They were both in Smash Brothers, like Ryu and Terry were both in Smash Brothers. We'll see if Kazuya gets into Street Fighter. I don't think he will. You know, like really cool that we're seeing guest characters here. That's cool. Anyways, that was our last announcement for the pre-show, and also he does not release date. At least that I know of. Let me go check. Street Fighter 6 Terry Bogard. Terry release date. September 24th. Yeah, September 24th is when Terry will be available for everyone to play. Anyways, we're done with the pre-show. That was all of the pre-show, and I know that we took quite a bit of time with the pre-show. Yikes, quite a bit of time with the pre-show. But let's get into the main show. Starting off with Borderlands 4 officially announced. This is kind of funny. The movie came out not too long ago, like around a month ago, and when this was announced, it wasn't even 2 weeks since the movie came out. So I'm guessing that maybe this is put in here as like I'm guessing that obviously they might have timed this so it made so it caught up with when the movie released. But I like to think, my little personal headcanon, that this wasn't the plan at all, and they were supposed to start off with something different. But since the movie bombed so badly, they decided to try and save face and make a Borderlands 4 trailer, and like maybe bump up the Borderlands 4 trailer from when it was gonna come out officially, and put it here at the beginning as the opener. Because to me, at least, spoiling fucking like an hour from now, the Mafia: The Old Country isn't exactly the game I would think for as like the final announcement for this presentation. Like, Mafia is a pretty cool franchise and pretty well-known franchise, but I think Borderlands is bigger. So I would have had Borderlands as the last franchise. I would have switched those places, like Mafia be the first one, and then Borderlands 4 being the last one, since they're both cinematic trailers. Borderlands, we don't see a lot of it. I think I have all of the Borderlands games on PS Plus, so I can go ahead and play them whenever I want. That's cool. I'll definitely get to it. Talking about the movie a little bit, I have not watched it, and it's almost a month since the movie released, and we probably won't watch it. We'll probably wait for streaming, first to come to streaming, and then officially make the episode. So, and even then, it will take quite a bit of time before it actually gets to making the episode. So yeah, overall, I'm excited for I'm excited to shit on that movie, and I'm interested to see how this goes. 3 wasn't received as well. I know Borderlands 3 wasn't received as well. Borderlands 1 is like universally loved. 2 has its fans, but some people don't like it. 3 is like apparently the worst one, and they're coming out with 4 in 2025. So maybe this will be like going back to its roots. Maybe we'll see some other things. I don't know how 3 ends. I don't know anything about Borderlands. When I play Borderlands, I'm gonna go in completely blind. I will not know anything about the game. But but I hope that's going back to form with Borderlands 4, and that they try to scrub the movie away from it. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, Borderlands 4 is coming out in 2025. Next up is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, I talked about Black Ops 6 like in June when I made the episode for the Xbox game showcase. I talked about it there, and I liked where it was going. I'm currently downloading the beta for the game. So I'm gonna be able to play. I'm actually gonna be able to play the game. It is the first time I have ever touched a Call of Duty game in about 4 years. Since the last one I played, not like only the story mode really. The last one I touched was Black Ops Cold War, which is kind of funny that I'm going for Black Ops Cold War to playing a little bit of Black Ops 6, at least the multiplayer Black Ops 6, in the open beta. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the best at Call of Duty, but I'm definitely not bad. I played Black Ops 3. I've only played Black Ops, and I think about it, I've only played Black Ops. So my only experience, I played a little bit of Black Ops 3 when it was free on PlayStation. I did not get that copy back, so I don't know. I'll probably I'll try to download a Call of Duty game and play it fully. I have some on my library. Thing is, they are beefy games, so I don't know if that's really possible for me. Yeah, I think I have 3, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops Cold War, and that's about it. That's really about it. So yeah, no, but I'm interested to see how this game plays. The mission they showed here was pretty cool. It did skip a lot of stuff in there I saw, but still not bad. I think the directional like the Omni movement looks pretty cool. It just looks like a lot of fun, and finally like a Call of Duty game being innovative. It does not excuse the 300 gigabyte download. That's half of like PlayStation's entire storage. So that's not, for me, that's a big deal breaker, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm not gonna buy Call of Duty, but You know, it's really interesting what they're showing here. It looks to be kind of continuing off of what Cold War was setting up, and it's very like I guess post USSR. That's cool. And yeah, no, I think this game looks cool, but it's just kind of Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty. It's just Call of Duty. We'll see how it plays. Again, I thought Activision said that they're moving away from doing a yearly release, but they are still doing yearly releases. So I don't know if that was true or not. That was like way back when. I think 2021. So yeah, I'm not sure they will continue that promise. So yeah, I mean, it looks cool, yeah. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is coming out on October 25th, 2024, and you can pre-order now. And from today, the 6th, I'm recording this on the 6th, I know this episode is late, I'm sorry, to the 9th, which is what? That's Monday, right? Yeah, that's Monday. You'll be able to play the beta, the open beta. I'm guessing you don't need like a subscription for it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. But yeah, that's Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and pre-order it now. I think I already said that. Yeah. Next up is Goat Simulator Remastered. Cool. I think 3 is like, well, not 3. The second game, which is called Goat Simulator 3, which is a joke they ripped off of Thanksgiving. Nobody knows what Thanksgiving is, but I do. And I know that Thanksgiving is I guess most known for being a bad movie, first of all, but second of all is it has like a joke. Oh no, wait, it already came out. Huh. Oh, I got spoiled for the Nintendo Direct partner showcase that premiered a few days ago. That was like ported on Switch. Okay. Anyways, so Ghost Simulator 3 released in 2022. I did not know that this released. That was 2022 that Ghost Simulator 3 was announced. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, Ghost Simulator. So Ghost Simulator was the second game. 3 is the second game, and it was named 3 as a joke, pretty much. And this is a joke that Thanksgiving did. Thanksgiving is this horrible horror movie that like it's focused on like Thanksgiving, obviously. And this movie did the joke of like making the second one named 3, and in that one. And that one's like, oh, because the second one's so horrible, nobody should see it, and that's why it's 3 instead of 2. But in this one, did the exact same thing. Thanksgiving 2 does not exist, and so doesn't Ghost Simulator 3. It is called like Thanksgiving. It's called Thanksgiving 3. Thanksgiving 3 did the 3 joke around. It did the joke, I think, like 12 years before 10 years before Goat Simulator 3 came out. Thanksgiving stole that joke. Anyways, going into Goat Simulator Remastered. Cool, I guess, that they're remastering this game. I don't know. I guess it's cool that they're doing this for the game, but I don't know. I don't think it needed a remaster. It's kind of unnecessary for me. I don't know. I just think this remaster is just kind of not necessary. At least for me. I don't know if people feel like that way, but I just think this remaster is not necessary. This game is pretty new. At least from my memory. I think it's 2013. Which just doesn't sound new. Or like maybe 2015? I remember around that time. 2014, I was those people. Yeah. I just don't think this game needs a remaster. It's fine enough. It's a fine enough like game. Does not need a remaster. I think it was fine on its own. But whatever, you know, cool that's getting a remaster. I guess. But yeah. That's coming out in 2024. Next up is Persona 3 Reload Episode Aegis. The Answer. So, a lot of controversy around this one specifically. Not really like, oh, because of the game, but really because of what it did. Like, it made a thing that was part of the base game of Persona 3 Fez into a DLC. And then also, like, didn't do anything. So it's like, so this is technically, like, so Persona 3 Reload is just Persona 3 Fez remake. It's not the definitive edition of Persona 3. And they have no plans of doing that as well. It's just, what the hell? But I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's a bit hard to actually track down and play Persona 3 Fez. Right? FES or whatever. I'm gonna call it Fez because it reminds me of like the Fez hats like Doctor Who wears. And that's kind of funny. But like that's a bit of a hard thing to really to track down, because that game was specifically released for the PS2. I don't think it was re-released. Maybe it was like once. Then we have Portable, which was made for PSP, and that one got re-released on Switch. So I'm guessing that what they're thinking is that, oh, if you wanna play the Persona 3 Portable things, oh no, it was just Switch. It was everywhere. But if you wanna play the Persona 3 Portable stuff, you go play it on go buy the remasters, and here's the remake, which is the stuff from Fez. But I think that's a bit money hungry, a bit greedy. It makes sense, I guess. And that might be why they're gonna stray away from doing I think a Persona 4 remake anytime soon, because they are probably like, they're gonna say, oh well, you have Golden you have Golden like ported, you can go play that instead of playing whatever. It's I don't know. It's cool that we're seeing. So one of my point is that it's cool that we're seeing the answer being made available in some sort of official way, even if it's a remake of the original game. But it's like you have to pay for it additionally, and I don't know. It's just it's a bit greedy for me. And you also like, if this is not Persona 3 Reload, isn't Persona 3 Definitive, it's Persona 3 Fez remake. That's what it is. You know, it's cool that we're seeing that, but it's a bit of a weird decision for me. But I like it. I'll eventually get the Reload. I want to finish 3 Portable first, and then 4, and then I want to finish 4 Golden. And then do Royal, and then do Persona 5, and then probably do Persona 5 Royal. That's a lot of games, but I think I'll be able to pull it off. And I mean, by then this game's gonna be very much on sale, so I don't know. I'm very slow with my Persona games. I've not beaten. I have had Persona 3, Persona 4 Golden, downloaded on my Switch since January 2023, and I still have not even opened the game. I just haven't. So yeah, no. And I've had Persona 3 Persona 3 Portable since at that same time, and I've not beaten it yet. I'm like halfway through. So I am very slow with Persona games, and I've had the Persona 3, Persona 5 for even longer. So it takes a while for me to finish Persona games, but I'll eventually do it. I've never finished a Persona game actually, but I'll definitely get around to doing it. It's just have a lot of games to go over. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Persona 3 Reload. It looks cool, I guess. It looks cool. I want to play it, but I'll do it eventually, not right now. Yeah. Persona 3 Reload episode, I guess the answer is coming out September 10th, 2024, and you can pre-order it now. It's not that far away. Next up is Dying Light The Beast. Now, we didn't get any gameplay for this game, but it's a Dying Light game. It was like a Dying Light spin-off. But yeah, no, it's cool. I've been interested in Dying Light for a little bit. You guys, I've been here for quite a while. I don't know if you have any old fans in the audience, but we covered Dying Light 2 when it was coming out. We also covered and so I think Dying Light's a fun franchise. It looks fun. Apparently, Dying Light 2 wasn't the best. I mean, it looked fun, and I guess they could polish something up for this game. I don't know. It's just a zombie game, so that's all I gotta say. It's just kind of like a zombie game, and I'm not just. Just a big I guess. Really for this game. There's nothing for me to really say. It's just there. So yeah, Dying Light The Beast has no confirmed release date as of yet. Next up is Black Myth Wukong, a game that was announced here, like shown here, and it already released by then. So Black Myth Wukong it looks very cool. It's a Souls-like game. It's very speedy. It looks right up my alley, but I probably won't play it. At least not for a good bit. Because, let me check it right here. This game would set me back $60. It's for a PS5 game. That's not that bad. It's 104 gigabytes. Is that's bad. Anyways, yeah, no, I think it's I think okay. I think it looks a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of customizable stuff. It looks like a lot of fun. I probably have fun playing Black Myth Wukong, but I definitely won't be able to do it for a bit until it's like on a sale, or it's like a pretty big sale for me to actually invest in that game. Truthfully invest in that game. So we'll see how it goes, but I think this game looks a lot of fun. And also, like, I know, like, I think when I covered it in Media Consumers or something, I said, oh, maybe they do other Black Myth games, like, oh, like a Black Myth, whatever the fuck. And no, this game, this company's from China. Like, they did Black Myth Wukong because they're from China. Like, it's a pretty big myth over there. So I get why they probably wouldn't do another Black Myth game with another mythology, because it's from China. Wukong's from China. Like, I don't see it. It's maybe another Black Myth game with a Chinese mythology, but definitely not like a Black Myth Hercules or whatever. That's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, no, like Black Myth Wukong looks cool, and I would like to see what they do with Black Myth is like its separate title from Wukong. Wukong is the subtitle for this game, so I'm guessing that they'll probably do something else much more in the lines of the Chinese mythology. This game looks like a lot of like I said earlier, like I said
a few like when it was coming out that it looks like a darker take on that. Apparently, it's not even based on it. It's not even like taking anything from Wukong at all. It's just kind of like using it as a basis. So yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I'll probably play it eventually, but not right now. Anyways, it's available now. I know it is. Next up is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, this game looks a lot of fun. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball guy. I never even watched a single episode of Dragon Ball, so I'm not the most well versed in Dragon Ball at all. Don't ask me anything. do not ask me anything about Dragon Ball. I will not be able to answer you. I would not. Like, genuinely, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. But this looks very cool. It separates itself from a lot of the other anime arena fighters because it's Dragon Ball. People fight a lot in Dragon Ball, so it makes sense for it to be a big one in there and have all these big arenas and shit. It was very cool. A lot of fighters here too. That's very cool that they're bringing in a bunch of characters from Dragon Ball, from the Dragon Ball lore, and they're putting them in here. That's very cool. I just think this game is a very cool and kind of a no-brainer and a very big slam dunk for like Dragon Ball in general. Maybe this game will be pretty cool and pretty big, I think. Maybe even people that don't like Dragon Ball might be getting into this game. I don't know. It looks very cool. Like I think it's a Dragon Ball game that people wanted. Like the Dragon Ball fighting game that people really want and really deserve. It's just every character, like almost every character from Dragon Ball in here. Very cool. So yeah, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is coming out on October 11th, 2024, and you can pre-order now. Next up is King of Meat. This game, it looks fine, I guess. The presentation they had from here was kind of cringy with like Jeff Keighley. But like, it's fine, I guess. It's like I guess like it looks to me like a little bit of a. I guess not. I wouldn't. It's more like a. I guess it's like fall. I don't know. It's like Fall Guys, like trying to survive. Trying to survive like an obstacle course, and it's a little bit more dangerous than Fall Guys. But yeah, no, it looks to me like that. It's goofy. The thing, it had a bit of a cringy like presentation, but I mean, it looks fine, I guess. I'm not mad. It's fine. I just don't have much to say about it. It just looks fine, I guess. So yeah, that's all I say about King of Meat. It just looks fine. So yeah, moving on to Linked Banner of the Spark. This game looks kind of generic. It's not gonna be. I know it's their first game. I know. I should probably be a little bit nicer, but I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me. It just looks fine, a bit generic. It's your top down, almost semi beat 'em up. It just like a really weird aesthetic. It kind of reminds me like Hi-Fi Rush aesthetic, but not as charming. It looks fine. It just looks fine. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's fine. Like, to me, it's just kind of generic and didn't really appeal to me. It's just fine. So yeah, no. Yeah, that's all I'd say about it. It just fine. It's just not my thing. So yeah, it's Linked. It's early access. It's coming on on October 22nd of this year. Next up is Lost Records Bloomin' Rage. Apparently, this was the story trailer, or like what the gameplay trailer. The official gameplay look is Lost Records Bloomin' Rage. And one no gameplay. It was purely story, and it was a story. If it was a gameplay trailer, that's my complaint. Purely story. If it was a story trailer, then it's totally nothing. The trailer about the story was getting good when at the end when it concluded. I didn't care about anything else I saw. I didn't care anything. It got good when the trailer was ending. I don't care enough. I don't care enough about this game to warrant me going to look for a second trailer. I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't know what the gameplay is. If this is a gameplay trailer, I don't know what the gameplay is. It's a story trailer, and they didn't tell me anything about the story. Other than like they had a band in the 90s and now somebody's looking for them apparently. What the hell? This told me nothing. Nothing. It's infuriating. If you know, okay, this is an original idea. If you know that you have an original idea on your hands, and original ideas, sure, in gaming, do a lot better than in other areas. Like, for example, original movies don't do as well. John Wick is an exception, not like the rule. So when you get to actually making making an original property, you want to sell it. You want to be able to sell the property and get people to buy the game. I don't care. I don't care about these characters yet. Why should I care? Sell me the game and then sell me the story. Fucking hell. How does nobody get that? Just sell me the game. If the story's the game, then show me something better than whatever the hell this was. I'm not interested yet. Show me what you have. If you have nothing, don't show anything. It's infuriating. Stop it. Anyways, yeah, no, the Lost Records Bloom and Rage, the first tape, I guess that's the first chapter, the first half is coming out on February 18th, 2025, and tape 2 is coming out March 18th, 2025, and I couldn't give less of a shit. Next up is No More Room in Hell 2. Another zombie game here. It looks a little bit more like a survival-esque game, I guess you could call it. A little bit more like survival-esque. I mean, looks fine. I guess. I don't know if there was any like actual gameplay. I don't know there was. Was this that super? No, that was No. That was another game. I think that was Yeah, I think it reminds me a little bit more of like Left 4 Dead, but not really. Like it has its own little art style, and it looks cool. Definitely looks cool. But yeah, no, it's more of a survival game. It looks cool, like a zombie survival game. That's a bit overdone right now, but it looks cool. Cause I that's a sick ass name. No More Room in Hell. God damn. That name fucks hard. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this game really. No More Hell 2 does not release it yet. Next up is Arc Raiders, and this is a game I have to look up. I know you probably hear the clacking, the clacking of the keyboard, but I really don't know what this game is. I usually look them up so I can know anything about it, but I don't know. This tells me fucking nothing. Yippee. I guess advanced civilization, space, normal sci-fi stuff. This is kind of boring. This is not impressing me at all. This really isn't. It looks very boring. I don't know. I'm not interested in it. So yeah. I don't remember anything. This doesn't tell me anything. New free to play. Doesn't tell me anything. Looks fine. Shooter game. space, like post-apocalyptic. I'm guessing. I don't know. It just looks fine. It looks fine. It looks fine. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Art Creators. Doesn't look very interesting to me. That's coming in 2025. Next up is Infinity Nikki. This game was announced. This game was announced in the last State of Play, which is the only one of the only State of Plays we had this year. I'm guessing that we'll get another State of Play soon, but I don't know when. As an aesthetic, I remember the last one having like a very dark ending, like not dark, but like very sinister ending. Yes, it's cute aesthetic and whatever. It looks fine, I guess. Just not my type of game. Maybe we'll see something else, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of semi-realistic art style, which is not for me. I'm not particularly excited for this. It just looks fine, I guess. Like you can like this game, but I'm not exactly looking. I'm not. This isn't exactly my type of game. I don't know. Looks fine. Yeah, that's all I was saying about Infinity Nikki. Really, it looks cool. I did nothing cool. I don't like it. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. That's coming out at some point in the future. Next up is Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2. Now, this is a game up my alley. This game came out recently. I should probably preface that. It's officially coming out on the 9th, which is a Monday, which is really weird for a game to come out on Monday. But anyways, Space Marines 2 looks very cool. This game looks cool. It looks like the type of game I've been wanting for a while. I know Helldivers 2 was a thing that happened, but that game has sort of fallen off recently. In popularity, even I'm surprised. But this game looks like Game of the Year worthy. At least for me, this game looks very Game of the Year worthy. So I think this game will be a slam dunk. I think a lot of people will be getting into Warhammer because of this game. Just looks really cool. The gameplay looks very satisfying to pull off. It just looks very cool. So yeah, that's how I say about Warhammer 40k. I've talked about this a lot of times on the podcast. So yeah, but what I haven't said about Warhammer 40k. I've never said it. What I haven't said, I will never say. I don't know what to say. If I've never said it, I haven't said it. What's wrong with me? I've not think this game's racist enough. Just really cool, really cool. If I never said it, if I haven't said it, I never said it. What? Doesn't make any fucking sense. If I haven't sung this game's praises, sung praises of this game enough, then I don't know. I don't know what you want from me anymore. It's very cool. But yeah, Space Marines 2 is officially coming out on the 9th. You can pre-order now and play it early, which means the game's release date officially was today. So if you pre-order, I think if you pre-order the deluxe edition, or something like that, you'll be able to play the game early. Something. Visions of Mana came out what? Pre-orders. Here we go. Space Marines Ultra Edition. Pre-order the Ultra Edition to receive and play up to 4 days before release. Yeah, no. If you buy the Gold Edition, you get how much? Gold Edition is also 4-day unlock. So if you buy Gold, which is $100, it's a bit of a pricey thing. You get to play the game early. But if you buy the normal one, you just get get the thing. But yeah, this game is $70. So if you want to play the game, if you want to waste money on that, good luck. You might. It'll cost you a pretty penny. Yeah, that was very cool. Next up is Predecessor. Or Predecessor. However you want to say it wrongly. This game, people were saying, oh, this game is like a revival of a previous game. I just don't see it. It just looks like a very... It just looks like a generic hero, like a shooter game. It just looks very generic. I don't know. It looks fine. I'm not like it looks fine. It just looks fine. It's kind of hero shooter y. You could call it a little something like that, but yeah, no, like it's not my thing. I don't know. I'm not the biggest hero shooter guy, to be honest. But yeah, that's I might bet Marvel Rivals when it comes out. We'll definitely get to Marvel Rivals later. Jesus, I can't speak. But yeah. That's all I say about Predecessor. It's available now if you want to go play it. Anyways, next up is Path of Exile 2. That is a game I also don't remember. Path of Exile 2. Oh, it's a top-down game. I immediately don't like it. I guess it kind of... I'm not the biggest. I've said this a lot of times. I'm not the biggest fan of top-down games. Just isn't my thing. This just kind of reminds me of other stuff. Just not what I like. Straight up, not my thing. I'm not particularly excited for this game. It's just kind of not my thing, to be honest. So yeah, Path of Exile 2 Early Access is coming out on November 15th, 2024. Yeah, I gotta... Let's look this one up? No, I don't. Okay, so I remember this game pretty well. Dune Awakening! Cool! I actually think this game looks cool. I have been it's been quite apparent that I'm not the biggest fan of Dune. Not that I don't like it, I just think it's kind of overrated. But honestly, this game looks cool. I like where it's going. It's an interesting take. I like the whole like I like the survival aspect. I like the building aspect. I like the ship. I like everything about this game. Really, it looks very fun. It's very cool. I like the fact that you can you don't have to rebuild your base if you want to move. You can just put it on blueprints and build it, and you can build it from there. That's a very cool quality of life improvement over other games that are like this. Yeah, no, just looks very cool and very, like just one that it looks very well made. It really interests me. Yeah, it was very cool. I like the thumper thing that they used to call the sandworms. That's very cool. Yeah, all around this game looks very cool, and I really can't wait to see more of it. I might not get it, but I can't wait to see more of it. Yeah, Dune Awakening is coming out early 2025. Next up is Reanimal. So apparently, I knew that the developers for Little Nightmares were gonna show off.
Little Nightmares 3. So I thought this was Little Nightmares 3. But they surprised us with a curveball, and they announced 2 games this presentation. And one of them was Little Nightmares 3. This game looks to be a little more like a body horror type game. With like animals and stuff, and that's very cool. But still, very well in that style of Little Nightmares. It is not moving away from that style. It's just kind of taking it to a new franchise that they're making. And you know what? I like where they're going with this. This looks cool. So yeah, that's really all I was saying. That's really all I say about this game. Yeah, I don't know. Not much. Like it was just like a release trailer. It was like Little Nightmares. I thought it was Little Nightmares 3. This wasn't. It was Reanimal. And I think it has some as a cool concept that I think could work quite well for a game of this sort. Jesus Christ! All of this sort. So yeah. Anyways, Reanimal does not have a release date. Next up is the Genshin Impact new update. So they're adding a new continent, or whatever new country, whatever the hell it is. It's like their fucking 15th billion one, and apparently, according to people I know, you need to, if you have characters from a specific time of the game where they're introducing new characters through their countries and shit, you need items from that country to upgrade those characters. So this is gonna be very late game to upgrade those characters if you get any of those. That's awful. It's coming to Xbox, so that's cool. I'm just not interested. I played Genshin Impact a little bit, and it's just okay. I'm just not a big fan of the type of gameplay that it has. For me, it's just not very interesting gameplay. It's really not. I'm not the biggest fan of gacha games in general, so you know. I might give Zenless Zone Zero a try, but I probably won't, to be honest. They're all here, by the way. All those recent Hoyoverse games are all here. Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, we have Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, I'm not interested. Anyways, at least the Xbox version is coming out November 20th. I don't know if that's when the new area is coming out, but yeah. All right, here's the big one. Here's the one I am most excited for. It's excited for, and officially the midpoint of this of this episode and the presentation, and midpoint, and we are currently an hour in. We're an hour and what? An hour and an hour and 20? Yeah, no, an hour and 20 to this episode. We're officially halfway through with the best game of this presentation. Objectively speaking, Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, we're here. Okay, I will try to keep my opinions about this concise because we still have half of the presentation to go over. So yeah, no, I'll keep it concise, but I'll definitely talk about this a little bit. So, Monster Hunter Wilds, we got new monsters, Lullabarino, the new Tennoceran. They're putting Tennocerans into a world-style game. That's very cool. Raid Dow, the official first apex predator we're seeing here, and the apex predator of the Windward Plains. They showed us a bunch of gameplay that we'll talk about here. But that's very cool. We saw the new locale, Scarlet Forest. I'm getting a lot of mixed signals. So in the website, the Scarlet Forest is said to follow through a river that is in the Windward Plains. And in the gameplay that we saw that it's the map is only the Windward Plains. So that throws a wrench into the theory that this game is open world. And this puts things for both. So apparently there are sections there's sections of the in the demo that they showed at Gamescom, there are sections of the thing that are just locked. Like you can't go there. I'm guessing it's like the desert area and all that. You just can't go there. You can only really stay in like the main lunar plains. But you know, I'm guessing that's how it's gonna be. That like, in the actual game, I don't know. Like maybe you'll get a bunch of areas locked off. Maybe it's open world. The idea that the Scarlet Forest falls through a river implies that it's open world, or at least that there's a loading zone between the Scarlet Forest and the Lunar Plains. At least they're connected. So and people will say, oh, well, what about the map? The map only shows the Lunar Plains. Maybe they only show the map of the area you're in. That's very possible. I don't know. There are a bunch of things that point to this game being open world, and there are a bunch of things that don't point to it being open world. Like there are villages out there just in the wilds. That's very open world-ish. You don't have a central hub village. You just have hubs. Like you just have villages within the areas, within the locales. That's very much an open world thing. But we only see the map. We have not gotten confirmation that it is open world. Until we hear from Capcom that it is, or we see gameplay that it is, we can't for sure say that. Also in the trailers we saw that at least 2 locales are confirmed. We have a volcano like a hot locale and a cold locale. That could just be the fact that we could see areas within certain locales that aren't we could be seeing locales that just have like areas that are like that and just aren't that aren't actually like hot and cold, like a specific volcanic region or like cold region. It could just be like specific areas. That's definitely very possible. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things here. We will hear more about it at Tokyo Game Show, which is what I was talking about. That we will eventually see the official timeline of what Tokyo Game Show is going to be. And that's when I will decide about how to really do that. How to really move forward with the Tokyo Game Show coverage. This game looks. I'm very excited. Like I said last time I talked about a presentation, I want to do the new style stuff that I did with that Voxter did for Splatoon 3, at least for like that one time, and then what I did for Scarlet and Violet. I want to do those for this game, but this game has been pretty locked to presentations, so I probably won't be able to do that for a bit. But I will definitely like keep an eye on when trailers are coming out, so I can definitely do that. I'm guessing that we're gonna get a 4th trailer at Tokyo Game Show, and then a 5th trailer at the Game Awards, and that's gonna be probably the final trailer, or maybe the second to last trailer before the launch trailer. I don't see us. I could see a March release date, but they're showing quite a bit for a March release date. So I'm guessing that's going to be like January, February, and we might see. And this might be the last trailer, at least before the launch trailer. And maybe the Game Awards trailer might show the first title update monster. Who knows? I think we could be seeing something. We could be seeing something very near. With Tokyo Game Show, and then wait a little bit for the Game Awards. Again, kind of a 3-month wait. Between and it was a 6-month wait to get a new trailer, so 3-month wait isn't gonna be that long. I think we'll see something new. We have not seen any returning monsters, any of them, none of them. We saw Rathalos obviously is coming back. That means Rathian's coming back also. And we've seen the armor for Kangawala. Like we see,
Kangala like armor. That's very much Kangala. So I mean, but it's at least something Kangala is confirmed. And that also could mean that Blangonga is coming back. That tells me that there are any returning monsters that are gonna be shown. It's gonna be either we're gonna get a returning monster, probably at Tokyo Game Show. I know that I've been saying it, like you're only saying it. Oh, the next time we're definitely gonna get a returning monster. I think Tokyo Game Show will definitely be seeing a returning monster. At least one. I don't care if it's fucking Rathian. I don't care if it's Rathalos. Just anything, like gameplay of a returning monster. Then a Game Awards probably see something very big, like an actual release date. And then like a launch trailer will show the title of the monster, whatever the hell that's gonna mean. But yeah, that's all I say about Monster Wilds. Looks very cool. They showed a lot of stuff that really brought me. I can't talk about it too much because we gotta move on. But, you know, I hope that event, like probably for probably for like the expansion and for the title updates, I'll definitely be doing like news segments for those, like official news episodes for those. But right now, I probably won't. Not for a good bit. Definitely not for a good bit. Definitely until title updates come out. And for the expansion to be released. So that's probably also going by what some break did. That's probably gonna be in a presentation from like a Sony one, or maybe even like if they decide to do a late 2026 release, which maybe I could see like Sunbreak took a bit. Like World Iceborne took quite a bit. Like World was released January 2018, and then Iceborne was September 2019. It released actually today, I think. Like today, 5 years ago. It's been that long since Iceborne. And then Sunbreak was Rise released in March 2021, and then Sunbreak released in June of 2022. So that's like a 1 year, 4 month wait. 3 month wait actually. And then for World, it was a 1 year, 8 month wait for Iceborne. So we could see like if it's released in January, we could see like a maybe summer release date for a summer 2026 release date for whatever the expansion is gonna end up being. But I don't know. And again, the game hasn't even come out yet. Like the game hasn't even come out yet, and I'm already saying, oh, expansion, like Master Rank expansion, that's coming. Like we know it's coming. Just like, and we're talking like for news episodes and specific episodes talking about Monster Hunter. That will most likely be around that time of 2025, 2026. Just saying. Anyways, yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds coming out in 2025, and I cannot wait. We will definitely be talking about it. Eventually, I will talk about World. I will review World. I just want to fight all the monsters beforehand so I can do like a tier list sort of thing. So yeah. Next up is Naraka Blame Point and Tomb Raider crossover. Fine, I guess. Like it's fine. I think Naraka Blame Point had another crossover. Like I had another crossover with some other like Chinese thing, like a Chinese like IP. And what the fuck? Leave it alone. Okay. So cool. I guess that they're doing this, but I don't know. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I guess. Like I'm not exactly too thrilled. I don't play Naraka Blade Point, and I don't play Tomb Raider, as evidenced by the time I covered Tomb Raider without ever playing a Tomb Raider game. So there's that. Sorry, I have never played a single Tomb Raider game, and I probably never will. Yeah, that's available now, by the way. Next up is Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. Looks very cool. Again, like I talked about earlier, Fatal Fury is getting a new game. Very nice. Cool fighting game. I'm not the biggest fighting game guy, but I do like appreciate a good fighting game once in a while. That and it looks very cool. I still don't have a lot to say, really, about this. Like it looked cool, I guess. I don't know any of the characters here, but I mean, looks cool. Anyway, that's it. Fate of Fury: Seed of the Wolf is coming out on April 28th, 24th, 2025. You can pre-order now. Did the game has release date? Really? Next up is Mecha Break. So, I know people think I'm a Gundam fan. I've stated multiple times that I'm not a Gundam fan. And this game looks very cool. Runs a lot of this game does look cool. Aside from me not being a Gundam fan, this game does look cool. I like what I'm seeing here, but I'm probably not gonna get it. Like I like the type of game. Armored Core 6 is probably right up my alley, but I'm probably not gonna play it for at least for a good bit. Maybe if it's on sale, but even then I might not. I have other games to play. I have a lot of games to finish. A lot of games. Just too many to count. And I need to finish them, and I just have not been able to. That is the truth. I have not been able to play those, to finish those games, and I want to before I get new games to play. And I should be doing that because 2025 is going to fuck me over with a lot of games that are coming out in that year that I really want to play. So I don't want to play any more games that will like full-fledged games, at least for now, unless it's on like a good sale and I have to get it. Because sometimes it's just kind of not worth it. Okay, it's not on sale. Whatever, okay. Yeah, no, Mecha Break is cool, but I'm probably not gonna get it. It does not release it right now. Next up is Monument Valley, some updates for Monument Valley. So now it's gonna be on Netflix. It's a game that's gonna be published on Netflix. Why, I have legitimately no clue. But it's gonna be on Netflix. Monument Valley 3 is coming out December 10th of this year, and Monument Valley, the first Monument Valley is coming out on September 19th, and Monument Valley 2, I don't know why I said it like that, Monument Valley 2 is coming out October 29th. Cool, I guess, like, it's fine. I like the puzzle aspect of this game, but on Netflix, really? You're gonna stoop this low? Really? With Netflix? I don't know. I'm not particularly excited for this. Just really isn't my thing. For Netflix, like I like the puzzle aspect, but really like Netflix, I don't know. Just not my thing. Anyways, just said it all there. It's a Monument Valley stuff for you. That's what I say. Up is Civilization 7, or I guess Sid Meier's Civilization 7. So looks cool, I guess. I like building sims. Not all of them, but I do like them. And just kind of looks fine. Like it looks fine. I'm not the biggest Civilization guy. I think it looks fine. I've never played it, but yeah, I like the aspect of doing a different like civilization. Like actually, like that's the name of the game, but like different civilizations of different eras and all that. That's very cool. I like that. But yeah, I don't know if that is really my thing. But I'll give a Civilization a try at some point if it's on sale. I'm not buying games if it's not on sale. If it's not a good sale. I gotta steal from all the Batman Arkham games. That was the best sale I ever had in my goddamn life. So yeah. Anyway, so Civilization 7 is coming out February 11th, 2025. You can pre-order it now. Again, like, I get that one a little bit more, but yeah. Next up are some Starfield updates. So the Rev 8, which is a vehicle on Starfield, is finally able to travel at more than 2 miles an hour in Starfield, is available now. And the Shattered Space DLC is coming out on September 30th. Starfield is a game that people kind of forgot about. It's supposed to be the game of the millennium, and then people collectively forgot about it. So, there's that. Cool, I guess. Shattered Space, that sounds fun. I know this game has to do a lot with the multiverse and all that. Yeah, I mean, cool. But I don't know. I really don't know. It's just a game that people kind of forgot about. I'm not particularly excited for this. It's not my thing, I think. Yeah, moving on. To Marvel Rivals. Okay. Marvel Rivals looks like a lot of fun. I guess I'm not the biggest hero shooter guy, but I will definitely be giving this a try. It's free to play. All the heroes will be unlocked there, so everybody has an edge over Overwatch. It's definitely a game that I didn't see coming, but people are very excited for this game, and you know it just looks cool. It just looks cool. I think a lot of people will be coming back to hero shooters because of this game. It's just really cool to see that happen here. Like it's just cool. It's just cool to see that. It'll definitely be a great competitor to Overwatch. It'll definitely have like a battle pass stuff, but I think that's very much not gonna be a thing. Like a thing that actually matters. Yeah, no, I think it's very cool, and I can't wait to actually play this game. Yeah. Marvel Rivals is coming out on December 6th, 2024. Next up is not a game. I was expecting this. Okay, I was expecting to not have a game at Gamescom because that's always happened. We had Inside Out in Summer Game Fest. Really fucking weird stuff to put there, but it was there. We had I think last year, I think a few years before. There was the Sonic 2 trailer at Gamescom. I don't know what 2022 and 2023 had to offer in non-gaming stuff, like a non-gaming thing. But yeah, I know that 2020 was 2022. Oh, yeah, 2022 Summer Game Fest had Black Adam. He just promoted like an energy drink, and then he put the Black Adam trailer there. I don't know why he did that. That's very weird, and especially for Black Adam. Then there was that's how I remember, really? That's really all I remember. And now it's Secret Level, which is a show based on video games. And this is very cool. There are different franchises here. People can have like fun with the franchises and stuff. And we have like a Mega Man one. We have a God of War one. I think I saw like Warhammer in there. I can't wait. I actually can't wait. We'll probably talk about this on the podcast. I actually cannot wait to see what this show will bring to us. It looks like a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, I actually can't wait for this show. I actually can't wait. I'm very much looking forward to it. So yeah, no, I'm very excited for it. So yeah, that's coming out December 10th, 2024. Next up is Age of Mythology Retold, and I think I've talked about this before, but I like it. I like it, but it's just not my thing. It's again top down, so strategy game, not really my thing. I'm not really going to get this game. Probably it's just okay. I like the whole like mythology stuff, all different gods and stuff. But again, I'm not my thing. So I probably won't get it. So yeah, no, it's just again not my thing. It's available now if people want it, but hey. Next up is Towerborn. And I don't remember a lick of this game. think it's about a tower. I remember. It's about a tower. About a tower. Are those the fucking windmills from Don Quixote? Okay. So, are we gonna fight giants in this game? Oh, it's like a hack and not hack and slash. I mean, it's only hack and slash. Looks fine, I guess. I'm not too big on it. Just looks fine. I'm not too big on it. I'm not. Just cool, I guess. Just. That's what I say. Towerborn is coming out early access on September 10th, 2024. Next up is Delta Force Hawk Offs. I am so fucking tired of talking about this goddamn game. It is agonizing. I don't want to talk about Delta Force Hawk Offs. I don't. It's just your boring Call of Duty clone based on a movie. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I genuinely couldn't give less of a fuck. I'm so tired. I'm tired of talking about this game. It looks so generic. It looks so boring. I don't care. I really don't care. It just looks like Call of Duty, but not Call of Duty. It's a generic shooter game. I don't care. God damn. Anyways, that's all I think. What? What the fuck? And what? Parallel post not taking that much space. I do not. Sure, I acknowledge everything. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Okay. Let me just real quick do this while I talk about whatever this game is supposed to be. Delta Force Ops. Fuck it. The beta, the early access is coming out in the fourth quarter of 2024. So that is October to December. And honestly, I don't even. I don't even think. I don't even think it should need the early access. I think it's a fucking shooter game. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Next up is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This game looks very interesting. Like a comedy, like a comedic. Comedic take on like medieval stuff. Apparently has the longest script of any game ever. So it's gonna be a pretty beefy, long game. Yeah, no, I think it looks. I think it's very cool to see that here. I like this aspect of like this sort of mythology stuff. I think it's very cool, but I'll try it. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Okay. But I don't know. But eventually, I'll do something about it. But Kindergarten Deliverance actually looks kind of cool. But maybe I'll get into it. My voice is dying. I've been recording on and off, and this is fucking my voice. And this is coming out February 11th, 2025. You can pre-order it now. Next up is a Senless Zone Zero update. I'm not even gonna go into this. Some new characters. This one's something I don't give. I'll maybe try it eventually. I'm not right now. New characters I couldn't give a fuck about. I don't know what the name is. God damn it. Okay, moving on. No release date for those updates either. How can I start with updates? There's new characters. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know there were new characters. But interestingly enough, there's a Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works crossover, which is the second time I've seen a crossover being put in this game, in these epic games. Last time I saw them was that Aloy from Horizon got into Genshin Impact. So they're putting in like crossover. Sounds very cool. But again, it's also very far away. It is. This crossover is super far away. For a game like this. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll be worth it for all those people that really that both like Fate Stay Night and Honkai. Looking at you, Terrain. Anyways, that's coming out in the third quarter, which is July to September of 2025. That is very long. That is a very long wait time. So yeah. Next up is Batman Arkham Shadow. The most disappointing thing that come out of the Batman Arkham franchise is this game. It's a VR game. I don't give two single fucks about it. This could have been a new game, but they didn't want to. They just made a VR game, and I don't care. I don't care about a VR game. We want a new Batman Arkham game, especially after Suicide Squad. This is gonna be a pretty bad business decision from whoever made this game. It's just pretty bad business decision in general to make a game VR from a franchise that people really want to know, like people really do like. I just think it's a pretty bad decision overall. So yeah. Yeah, it's coming out in October. So moving on to Little Nightmares 3. Okay. Now we're in some cool stuff. Again, I don't know this. Okay. I know that Little Nightmares 2 was a sequel. Not a sequel, a prequel to Little Nightmares 1. So I don't know if this game's going to be an official sequel to 1, or maybe like a sequel to 2 in between 1 and 2. I don't know. Supermassive. Wait a second. I know you. What the fuck? These guys made Supermassive made Little Nightmares? Since when? What? No way. Little Big Planet. Side boy, okay. Almost, wait, they didn't? What? Standalone sequels to all of the first two. Oh, okay. I see. So Tarsier were the developers of it, and basically they said that it would be the last entry because they were acquired by Embracer Group. And and the rights belong to Bandai Namco. So then Supermassive Games took over. And now they're making Little Nightmares 3. Okay. So again, like it seems to be a like an official sequel to those games instead of a prequel. Weird, the second one being called a prequel and all that. So that's interesting. But yeah, I could see this game doing it well. It's Little Nightmares. Looks very cool. But yeah, I don't know, like cool, but I don't know if people really like them it being in the hands of a new developer that doesn't really know much about what they're about the franchise. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll do well. Maybe it won't. I have no idea. Moving on to Hurtling, a game I don't remember. The power of a laptop is unmatched. Like actually, I would fuck this. I'm kidding, no. Is this another adventure game of being like a? No. This is something else. This is not being an animal. I think this is like hurting. What? Are those fantasy creatures? That's actually not that bad of a game concept. I actually kind of like that. That's very cool. That's very cool. I like the concept of this. Mystical creatures being put in like these environments that are very like normalized. I think that's a very cool concept and something that people don't really play around with in a fantasy setting. That's very cool. So I like this. Also, I should mention that Little Nightmares 3 is coming out in 2025. Just saying. Anyways, because I remember the release date because Hurling's also coming out in that year. So yeah, look, very cool. I like it, but probably not gonna play it. I thought it's sad for me to say. Yeah, like I mentioned, 2025 release date. Next up is Masters of All Beyond, another game I don't remember. It's very weird. It's very impressive. I remembered most of these games from a presentation that came out 2 weeks ago. So apparently this game has to do something with a franchise, it seems. What do you mean NFT? What? Huh? Fable. Oh, this is. Oh, right. Okay, Fable. Yeah. Fable. Is it like a building game? What is this? No, it's not a building game. What the fuck? What is this? It looks okay. Masters of All Beyond. I remember now. This game has a lot of things to do, and I don't know if it will be able to pull it off because it's just kind of a lot. It's just a lot of things happening at once that really just I don't know, just don't need it to happen. Like, did it need to put it in the game? I don't know, just too much stuff going on in this game. I'm not particularly excited for it. So yeah, I'm not particularly looking forward to a game like this. So yeah, there's just too much. I mean, it'll probably be a mess when it comes out. Yeah, next up is Squid Game Unleashed. So it's quite a bit. It's very impressive that they've taken quite a bit of time to get to a Squid Game game. I think it'd be a very slam dunk, much more than a Squid Game like live challenge. That's a bit weirder to do because that's officially like doing what the thing was going against. So yeah, but the game makes a lot more sense since like it's purely fictional. Yeah, Squid Game Unleashed, I think it's a very cool concept. Definitely like a bit of a slam dunk concept here that I have here, like making a video game about the Squid Games. So yeah, I'll definitely try to watch Squid Game at some point because season 2 is coming out soon. So I'll definitely try to get into it. But I don't know. It's been a series I've been putting off for quite a bit. I don't know. Also, both games I've just covered did not have a release date. Next up is Unknown 9 Awakening, a game we have covered Unknown 9 Awakening quite a bit, and I just had my brain could not remember anything about what this game is about. Nothing. I can't. This game eludes me. I can't think of it like futuristic or like semi-futuristic with some fantastical elements or just purely fantasy. I can't. I actually can't wrap my head around it. It looks fine, I guess. I just can't remember anything about this game. It's a very forgettable game, and I don't know why they keep putting it in presentations. It just doesn't look very good. I don't know, just not really my thing, and I don't know who wants this game, but it's just not a game I'd particularly be excited for. I'm not excited for it. Really, I'm not. I'm not looking forward to it at all. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just all around ass. It's coming out October 18th, 2024. You can pre-order it now. Next up is Arena Breakout Infinite. Motherfucker, I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So this game is just like a Delta Force. It's just a generic shooter I couldn't give less of a shit about. So officially, I don't care about Arena Breakout. It just looks boring, generic, and I'm probably not gonna play it. It's trying to be Call of Duty, but not being Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But yeah, that's Arena Breakout Infinite. That's coming out. That's coming in late 2024. And its early access is available now. Next up are some World of Warcraft 30th anniversary updates. Fucking hell. Cool, I guess they're doing it, putting stuff in Overwatch and Diablo, I think. And they're putting stuff in some other games. Yeah, cool thing that they're doing this for World of Warcraft for 30 goddamn years. God damn. Anyway, speaking of Diablo 4, there's a Diablo 4, the Diablo 4 DLCs coming out, Vessel of Hatred. And I'm not the biggest fan of Diablo 4, of the Diablo franchise. Against top-down strategy, not my thing at all. I don't care. I really don't. I'm not the game. I've talked about Diablo 4 quite a bit, and it just never has impressed me. It never impressed me. Has never impressed me. I just won't. I probably won't be able to play it. I've talked about Diablo 4 way too much, I think. If you want my opinion on Diablo 4, go look for its episodes when it was coming out. I just couldn't give less of a fuck about it. Anyways, that's coming out on October 8th, 2024, and you can pre-order DLC now. Next up is the first Berserker Kazan. I think this is the Souls-like. Again, this is another one of those games that you can show me it 1,000 times. I would not be able to tell you what this game is about. I just wouldn't. I just would not. I think it's a Souls-like. It looks very Souls-like. Is that anime? Oh, that was like an animation for it, right. I remember now. Hack and slash action RPG. I'm pretty sure it's a Souls-like game. Maybe, I don't know. Looks fine, I guess. Cool. I don't know if it's like pure Souls-like or just like a pure Soulsborne or Souls-like. I couldn't tell you. I just don't remember it. So, yeah, that's all I really gotta say about it. It just doesn't. I don't know. I just can't remember it. It's very forgettable. I don't know. Like if it's cool, I guess, but I just can't put it into my mind. Anyways, the game is coming out early 2025. Next up is Ara History Untold. Another game I don't remember. I remember this game. I remember Ara History Untold. I remember this game. It was in that one like Xbox presentation quite a bit ago. Turn-based grand strategy video game? Yeah. Alright, okay, yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of like hexagonal like strategy games. It's not my thing. They really have. they just really have been dropping the ball in this last half, like the last few announcements. Just after after I'm not excited for this game at all. I'm not the biggest fan of this, to be honest. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. That's coming out on September 24th, 2024, and you can pre-order it now. Next up is Dark and Darker Mobile. I do like Dark and Darker. It looks pretty cool. I like the fact that it's coming out on mobile. It's cool. This could be a really cool port of the game, genuinely speaking. Give me a second. Yeah, no, I think it's a very cool game. So, yeah, no, Jesus Christ. Sadly, okay. Very cool. I like it. You can pre-register to it now. Next up is Floatopia. I don't remember anything about it. I think I missed this announcement because I was just paying attention to something else. Yeah, this looks like a cutesy game, kind of. I think. Comfy, yeah, no. Animal Crossing, like, oh, right, Animal Crossing, like, yeah. Very cool. I like it, like a Clouds Island stuff. That's a very cool. I like Cloud Islands. That's very cutesy, very like Animal Crossing. Like, it just looks very. It looks like a very cozy game. I like it. So yeah, but it's not my thing. Really not my thing. So that's all I really gotta say about it. I'm pretty far away from the mic actually. Now I realize it. In a second, I'm gonna play. I'm actually gonna go play some Rise with some friends. So give me a second while I save Gen Ultimate. I got Gen Ultimate quite a bit ago, and I'm very much enjoying it. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to our second to last announcement. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle looks very cool. And again, I've talked about this before, so I can't really talk about it more. But you know, I do like what I'm seeing here with this game. Very cool. I like the gameplay and all that. Just looks very cool. And the biggest announcement is that not only is it coming out in this year, December 9th, but it's coming to PS5 in 2025. So we'll actually be able to play it sometime. That's very cool. I like that. Okay. Our last announcement is, of course, Mafia: The Old Country. I mentioned earlier. But yeah, I really do like this game. I really do. I like Mafia. I played a little bit of the Mafia Definitive Edition, so I'll be. So I like it. I like it from now. But you know, I again, like I said earlier, this wouldn't be my pick for a big announcement at the end. It's just kind of it is a pretty sizable announcement, but it's just not the one I consider the big announcement of the day. So yeah, no. Again, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, there's no reason for it. There's no gameplay for it. I like the fact that we're going back to Italy and seeing, not going back, but seeing but where the Mafia came from in Italy and all that. And that's very cool. It's a prequel game. A lot of prequel games coming out. So yeah. That's cool. That's the last announcement. So what do you guys think about Gamescom Opening Night Live? Leave in the comments below. Our socials are in the description. And yeah, no. That's about it. See ya.